Hi guys, I hope that you are doing well. Welcome in. We're going to take a look at some energy and see what's going on here for the collective. Just really, really bored. So just thought I would just jump in and see what's going on. I just seen that combination that I always see when I split the deck, which is the Emperor and the little Knight of Wands, a little player, whatever that's about. It always comes out on my channel. It's crazy. Anyway, I hope y'all have had a fantastic day and all that kind of stuff. And you're finding yourself well. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, and all that kind of stuff. Let me move this over here. Let's just go ahead and jump in here and see what the Most High God wants to bring out for any given person who's going to hop in on this reading. I feel like I need to pull this stuff over a little bit because I'm real crowded here on the table. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right. What are you going to bring out here, Most High God? I just thank you for the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. We have somebody thinking about messages. Somebody could be trying to heal something here. That work energy really just wants to come out real strong on the channel. Let me do it this way. The TP. There could be Indian energy out here. Don't have to be. If you're new, there's hidden language inside of the tarot, and so I read a lot by it. But this word out here goes to something round, or tripping around, or a family or children could be out here with this combination, one direction. Somebody could know about if that's tripping around, or just in general, somebody's tripping around something, I guess so. Maybe while there was work situation going on, that could be happy energy, or something here with a fight with something, or somebody's trying to figure out about children, or that star is in the lantern as well. So this is like analyzing something, really thinking about something here, waiting, something that's had an investment to it as well. Somebody's got some oppressive energy. Well, anyway, join the club. People do it to each other, unfortunately. But there's knowledge, and the Hermit does know things. If somebody's a disguise out here, then somebody's a disguise out here. Attached to work stuff, or whatever it is. You could work for medical. You don't have to. This house does take you back to that. Or a judge could be here. It's a business energy. The Hermit can just in general take you to business. They hold the Eight of Pentacles in the deck as well. So anything out here about work, and somebody's trying to figure something out. Somebody's fighting at work, or there's a group, or your work partners are fighting at work because of some type of knowledge or acting or exposure out here. If there is a good message, there's something about a message being thought about. There's 5, 6, 7 wands, because the Hermit's holding a wand. That's about being defensive. There is something defensive that is out here. Something about giving something could be out here, or analyzing about giving something, or sending a message. If that's good news, then that'll be good news, and somebody's still able to get up in here and stand their ground on something with 7 wands. Even though there's defensiveness, that's still a victory for you. Those of you who are in the upright on something that's going on that's been either worked on or at work, is what this energy is showing. It's definitely something's out here with the situation. Let's take some more cards and build on this and see what this is all about. So the King of Cups wanting to come out. If he's in the upright, I guess he's very much a kind individual in the upright. He's very much intuitive, and he knows when to pull that cup and pour it out and keep it at the right level in the upright. He doesn't always show his emotions because he's a king. He knows how to hold it down and give it out in the upright. Otherwise, if he's not, he's a manipulator. And somebody's got some type of competitive something here, either at work or whatever's been worked on. Somebody's trying to figure something out. There's some type of competition or something out here going on. This King of Cups is here. Okay, there's something abominable then and bias going on. And there's the Emperor, doesn't want to come out. And the K and the K and the D, somebody's kids come out all freaking day today. And with that in the reverse, somebody has been freaking biased and thinking that their kid don't have to pay for a crime. Yes, your kid does if they've done something stupid out here, man. If that Emperor shows us every time it comes out attached with that Knight of Wands, then that's showing us somebody in headship is playing a situation, and however old the kid is, they could be a full-grown freaking adult, still act like a freaking kid. Then it's showing that energy playing a situation because they don't want to go to jail on something. It's dumb. I want to say this word goes to a pistol. Give me a second. Yeah, it goes to a pistol. Obviously, somebody carries a gun with the Justice card coming out here. The word is destruction and a strike and a flint. The other direction of the combination with this out here. Somebody also knows somebody took something out here on the job. The phonics of taking and took is out here. Somebody took something out here. If they put something in the ground, then they did. There's something illegal out here because it stated that there. I mean, obviously something is illegal out here with the Justice card coming out like that, and the word illegal came out just a little bit ago on my other channel. There is something illegal out here, and somebody don't want somebody's. I mean, it makes somebody look bad. There's a bunch of money attached to some stuff. Sorry it makes you feel bad, Madden, but I'm sorry it hurts you, but I'm not going to hurt out of it. I know I'm wrong, but I'm not going to pay for nothing. And that's craziness, and you are a piece of filth. And God's going to make sure something happens out of it. There's a stupid devil right there. Well, this word goes to being shackled with chains as a prisoner. And it is out here. And there's something illegal is out here. That's a boss energy as well. So anyway, our colleague is involved in something very deceptive energy is out here in a very bad type of a way, and somebody knows somebody's freaking bias, and they are disguised in some situation out here, and that's just uneven to God. And he brought it out, I think it was in the same, I think it was the same reading in two different cards. In this little deck and this deck, it stated there was an abomination. It stated that if the scales were uneven, and the Justice card was in that reading as well. And there's something abominable. That's abominable to God. Why can't we just do the truth, folks? It's going to end up killing somebody because God gave a death sentence today on somebody. Anyway, feeling insecure and pouting, and somebody was freaking pouting on some nonsense. So somebody's just a full-grown baby, a full-grown adult that's completely turned right back into a child itself, sitting there like that, whoever that is. Okay, you could be dealing with somebody who has a lot of tattoos on them as well. That combination is out here, is like being saturated with ink, or there's been something that's been written down. Possibly with a lot of, maybe somebody's been corresponding by mail or something like that, physical mail secretly. All the aces can be communication. It tells us it's about money, and something physical is here, and somebody's waiting on this physical illegal thing. Illegal. Did you hear the word illegal? You're a criminal. Bunch of money out here. No, we speak against it. We call out up on the Lord God Almighty that's running the whole universe by his intelligence alone, and you're not over God. You are not over God to do that. So somebody, this is, I know and I analyze, and this is the I am is the motto, and I balance. But somebody knows somebody's not balanced here. and somebody's knows somebody's a disguise, and they've analyzed some stuff. If that saturate with ink, that other word that I just seen when I flipped the deck over, if somebody's analyzed some things that have been signed, then it's known what that stuff is about, and it's illegal. And somebody signed some stuff around somebody's money and accounts out here. Look, the Seven of Swords. Oh, somebody's freaking guilty. And there's a headship card here as well. The Judgment card can be a headship card. Well, it's definitely out here. And people are get up in here and do what's right. Don't care who sits where. Don't care, folks. Don't care. Don't care who it is. Don't care. Because some people are suffering over this nonsense. And I'm sorry that the person just puts themselves over God Almighty himself. Because they don't want to suffer. It's too bad. What if this is about? God's bringing it out. Show me the star. Somebody was going to take responsibility for something. This is getting your balance. Somebody knows about a secret physical exchange of something. There's two purses here because there's money all over the place. It's filthy lucre. The way that somebody else has done it. There's the King of Wands again. He came out for the next 24 hours on some stuff. With the Queen of Swords. There's the Emperor again. Well, that's a lower version as well. So, you know, it's daddy and their son or something like that. There's the son there. Okay, well, there's a meeting. This word goes to having a meeting. And so, but there's fighting going on somewhere at work. Maybe you own a business and your kid's next in line and it puts them in jail or something. I don't know. Something like that could be out here with this energy showing itself. Show me this secret exchange. Somebody's going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth about decisions, and they're fighting about it. This is brainstorming. Nine of Cups. So today when I read on my other channel, all kinds of drinking stuff kept showing up in the tarot, and we were making reference to that as I was reading, and God brought out the word DUI. If somebody's a heavy drinker, something's known about some type of drinking situation. Okay, so it definitely is here, but somebody's got a wish. The star is also about a wish. Something, regardless who's bitter about something, something's still guided within the situation because God's going to make sure that scales get even. The universe itself will even out stuff, even just natural. I mean, it's going to even out. God's going to make sure that something gets evened out because he's just. So the word rest is out here, and the Four of Swords is also a rest card. But it's also a word in the second definitions if you're new. It represents a slow, evil, secret slander. And the word rumor came out today. And it was secretly exchanged for that rumor. It was done on purpose. It was around a death matter, or because of whatever that nonsense was about, it created a death and a premeditation on death. This word here is one direction, tears. The other direction, it's a star is the word. And you have the star out here. And so, you know, I also had a movie. The word movie came out. So if somebody's a movie star, then they are. But obviously somebody was acting as a disguise somewhere on something that's being picked up out here in this energy. And somebody's got secrets out here. In the bed, the phonics of the bed is here. Something was premeditated on something out here. This could be secret communication going on right now. And there is somebody known. And we're also getting pictures here. And the Three of Cups is a social energy. So something is social going on out here. What's hidden here, please? Let me take this other deck. After I shuffled it, the Ten of Swords is here. It is backstabbing nonsense out here. It's abominable, and that's why somebody don't want to take responsibility for whatever this is for you. There's the boss energy there, and it shows third parties here. But this is a card of saying, get up. Somebody's got information about this death, about this premeditation, about the secrets. Somebody's got high intuition about some stuff. This word here goes back to your house. It represents having cracks in your house. There could be a construction work situation out here as well. It comes out quite often. But it represents one direction to have cracks in your house, and the other direction it goes to either a house is functional or it's not, and it's got cracks in it. Well, somebody's got something going on in their home. Something around somebody's door is here. The Emperor represents the door. Somebody's premeditated something. For those cases, the energies will go in many different directions. So if I am jumping over different energies, put them where they go for you, because it's collective, but it's all out here. Secrets that were premeditated through a door, and that's death of a person. It was premeditated. Something abominable has taken place behind that door, attached to something that was manipulated. Somebody secretly exchanged for some type of a evil slander, something with the situation. It's filthy, something filthy about it, folks. Something abominable about it is out here. Show us what's in the hidden space right now. Something about the nighttime is here. So depression, you know, there is a lot of depression. All that money. Look at all the money that keeps coming out. Somebody's got hope and stuff out here. This card says that, you know, somebody's had to hope against hope. And some people have no idea. This is one of the most saddest pictures I've ever seen. And God's saying this too will pass. But all that money, that's all over the freaking place. And the prison is out here. And we got the word shackled with chains as a prison that just came out. It's here. Somebody's guilty. Don't care. Somebody is freaking guilty for an abominable freaking thing that's taking place out here. They know they face prison, and it is what it is. Look, we even get a picture here of all this money coming out the back. There's a bunch of money out here. And this is like having an opening element, and somebody's thinking or learning about something. If there has been a lot of stuff written down with a bunch of ink, and somebody's learning information on documents and things like that are out here around something. Somebody could have read something in somebody's room, or found documents in a room, or something. I mean, something about. It could have been at a work. It could have been on a work site as well. Whatever it is, something was written down here. Something's done. Or somebody could have read something and then started a rumor off of something that was read as well. Caused some nonsense, whatever it was. But it was evilly done. It was secretly. They were slandered on purpose. It either caused the death. There's obviously some death matter out here around something. Even the Seven of Pentacles to me is a death card. It's something physical, even off your family tree. There could have been a lot of people that have died out of something. You see a bunch of people out here. There's like a group type fight, and we had pistol energy, and so something's taking place. Somebody died somewhere on something. In this reading, there's the female co-worker, and the boss is out here. Or they got secrets, or, you know, whatever that is. There's some Eight of Pentacles out here. There's work situations out here, and there's death matter actually showing up. And somebody's gonna go to jail for something, whether they freaking like it or not. We declare and decree it. You will not escape this crime. There's a murder out here. And the innocent are not going to sit here and suffer because you want to get away with it and take the money and run. No, absolutely not. I feel like something's, other than a person, there's something buried in the ground somewhere. Money has been buried somewhere. Fired. Look, there is a work situation, or because somebody freaking got fired, they went crazy and they did something. Or they try to do it now. Someone tall, or maybe somebody short. It's in the reverse. I don't read these in the reverse. I don't even acknowledge them in the reverse. But if it is somebody the opposite, then fine. Somebody has a split personality out here. They're crazy. They're crazy. It was probably over some type of jealousy, promotion situation, or a love situation on the job. with a coworker. Anyway, if somebody was getting promoted in a really big way, somebody else went crazy over that competition on it. I keep hearing the last few times I've read Sleeping to the Top, and somebody thought they were going to get to the top for all that money, and something went wrong because of stupidness for somebody's case. The rain is out here, and so for other cases, we already know what the rain represents. Something could have happened in the rain for some of you all, but for some of us, that star is in error. I'm sorry, but you're in error. And those of you who don't know who I'm going to talk about, you just don't know what I'm talking about. But those of you who do know, we all know that they're guilty. And while you're having a nice glass of wine on somebody else's talent and dime, the true person is sitting here hoping against hope, wanting to leave a room that you have created out of your nonsense out here. You pay a dear price for what you've done. You're really going to pay a dear price for this. Displeased, heavy breathing out of anger. It's here. There's fighting here, or obviously somebody's got killed over it. Now there's prison on something, or got shot, or something like that's out here. There's definitely fighting going on. Somebody acting like according to something else. Yes, there's imposters. We just seen the devil card. That's an imposter. This is a disguise. Somebody has been a disguise, acting like some stupid nonsense out here. So anyway, somebody lives down Dirt Road, or something's happened down at Dirt Road for clues to some stuff out here. So capturing with the net. The Hermit can represent capturing with the net. Okay, and then drugs. All right, well, somebody's on freaking drugs. Somebody's dangerous then out here, I guess. Third party nonsense is out here attached to some stuff going on. We sick of the third party piece of nutcases that have come in and wreaked havoc on people's lives. Something about you are loved. Anyway, some of us have really wondered. So if you're new, I'm dealing with a murderer, and I sit here stranded at a hotel. And every couple of days I have to get on my platforms and tell people I need some shelter and some food. I've got enough shelter for the next 3 days, I think, but I don't have no food. Because if I have to choose between shelter and food, I put it towards shelter. So I had ramen noodles today. That's it. I had 2 things of ramen noodles. That's all I have. I don't have any food in this place. A positive outcome, God says, is going to take place. Well, God's going to get the last say of something. There's the word fired again. Somebody will get fired for acting like they are something. And for some, I mean, they're just going to be in their mind energetically. Not everybody's going to go to prison, but it is out here for some cases. Somebody can go to prison for something. It says there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about you. And there is a beloved one. Okay, somebody who's a love. And for some of y'all, there's also just been a lover out here that's attached to something out here. Our soulmates are out here. Well, if my soulmates did care, they'd come towards me. I need somebody to come and get me out of this place. No ifs, ands, buts about it, folks. I haven't had any human contact except for down in that office when I have to go pay and get new bedding and stuff for over a year now. I haven't seen my family in a few years now because of some stupid, idiotic, abominable nonsense has gone on because of this filthy, I'm trying to be kind, this filthy mess out here with my music and my talent and the work of my hands on my YouTube channels, that somebody else, those of you who caught my other channel, I'll just say it again because I don't care, and the person needs to be shunned. I put a picture, last night I did a reading on my Apex Tarot Pure Spirit channel, and the picture there that I put for the video picture is a picture of some female who took a picture of themselves and wore one of those COVID masks, but it has, like, I don't know what it is. It looks like, I don't know if it's a cat face or I don't know what it is, bones. I don't know what it is, but they put the mask on over their face. and they created an Instagram account with two of my YouTube platform names. I think they called it Apex ShAhH or ShAhH Apex. I can't remember what they did. But they ran it together and put their freaking stupid face on it with the mask, like nobody's gonna know who the person is. And as soon as I seen that, and that's been like 7-8 months ago that I found that, and I got up on one of my platforms and I showed their picture and everything else, they shut it down real quick. So the person watches me. And it's dumb, and you should go to jail, and it is abominable. And I want to press charges because I'm sick, because you're a part of some nonsense with my life out here, and I'm gonna have my day in court with all this evidence that I already have recorded. Okay? Now, somebody needs to do something about that. I've got way too much evidence that I've even gotten on my platform, just showed things that I've captured. But I put that picture there so that everybody can see the idiot's face, because they want to act like they're somebody else. They don't have no originality to be their own self. Why'd you pick me? Act like you're me. You ain't me. Never gonna be me. And you go in prison for some stuff, especially if you're connected to any of my family members that's gotten murdered. Somebody's stupid kids out here has done some stuff. I don't give a rip who your kid is. Your kid's a criminal. You're freaking, whoever that person is, they're a freaking player and a criminal. A fugitive. Well, there is a death matter out here. Credit card fraud. Yes. And let me just say, those of you who may be new, my PayPal is Shannon E. Hensley ShAhH. That's it. Don't you dare put this in for Cash App. Somebody cleverly created a Cash App account just like I use it on PayPal, but that's not me. I only use that for PayPal. That crap can be traced to an IP address. This person needs to go to freaking jail. But somebody sets up a top somewhere, or is either sleeping with this idiot or it's their kid. I don't know who the freak is. But if you send anything to Cash App, it's Shannon E. Hensley, either with an A or an O. I have 2 Cash Apps. And you can, no more, no less, just like this. PayPal is this, and Cash App is that. If you see anything else, it needs to be reported. There is a third Cash App that after I found how they did this, I created a business Cash App the other day. I don't have a business. I just created it. And I put the ShAhH in front. Don't send anything to that. I just set it up for future tense. If I ever do sell anything, then I'll let you know and you can use that. But just for giving or helping with shelter or food or anything like that, it needs to be no more, no less. And that's for anybody that you're looking up. If you ask somebody what's your, what's your address to get there, then you type it in exactly as the person's telling you, no more, no less, because we got douchebags out there, folks, willing to be some type of idiot in the earth realm on somebody else's time and dime. It's unacceptable. It's freaking unacceptable. So we got somebody out here that's been hazing somebody, and you're demonic. You're just absolutely a freaking demonic thing. And I think somebody got murdered. They got killed in the hazing, because that is, that's initiating somebody by brutality. And somebody went too far here, and now they're a murderer. Something about something being happy. Well, God says there's going to be a positive outcome. An annoying brat. It's right here. It's right here. And you're going to go to jail. It's all over the place. Jehovah says money's coming to you. I hope so. I really like to have some food tomorrow. A birth certificate. Yes, and there's a church that needs, the whole church, the person in that church, I don't care who they are. The police officer that worked out of the church and everything else that offered all the services that they said that they were trying to offer me, that took my birth certificate and gave it to some freak that took my identity. All these people should go to jail. They've done nothing but wreak havoc on my life. And I'm sitting here dealing with them trying to murder me to wipe their face because of where they sit, and I don't have to because I'm served in the police force for so long, or I'm a preacher, and y'all are false and you're hypocrites and you're abominable out here. The letter U is out here, and that came out earlier, and we had Uber energy real strong come out tonight. And anyway, but the letter U may be specific for somebody. But I'm dealing with a mess out here. Look, a thief is caught. Well, a thief should be caught. And you're going to go to freaking jail. I don't care who you are, like I said. Look, they do. There will be an execution on the person. That's why the parent don't think that they're, I don't want my kid dead, but it's too bad. God gave somebody a death sentence in the next 24 hours. If you don't do what's right, he's going to kill you. So somebody is deserving of an execution for something, regardless if God's going to strike the person dead. And you're going to sit there and wish that, oh, my God, I at least could have seen him in prison cell for a few years before an execution ever came or a trial went through or whatever. And God's going to kill somebody, folks. He was real adamant in that reading today, and he was pounding it hard. So regardless, whoever the stupid, idiotic murderer is, they deserve an execution. God's going to make sure an execution happens to the person. Because they won't freaking stop. And we're all going to shout. Because God says that the righteous shout when the wicked are out of the way. And he also tells us that the angels are mindful of their destruction. Okay? You reap what you freaking sow. What we put in is what's going to come back. So this is reaping and sowing here. What you put in the ground, you murdered somebody going to do the crap to you. God is even. He is even. And something's abominable to him. And he's going to make sure he dishes it out just as much as you have. You are not going to escape this karmic activity that's coming back to you. You have 24 hours to make the thing right. However, you've got to get it done. And then you're doomed for hell. There's the devil again. Yeah, well, the devil's going to hell. That word prison is out there. Whoever that, whatever. If for some cases this female employee got murdered, for other cases they're part of playing some nonsense. However it went down. So there is a legal matter out here. There is. It's all over the place. And again, like I said, God brought the word illegal. I mean, we got execution stuff out here. It's out with thievery and everything else. This has been very, very suffered, and but it says that there will be a victory, and this is a victory card. We've got the positive outcome card here, and we got people being caught on some stuff, and so let them be just crazy. This is the rune that has 2 letters in the Hebraic language that make the word bloodshed and guilty for it. It's out here. There's a murderer out here. God says there's going to be a victory. So the MD, medical energies, is out here as well. But the DM is the word for blood guilt. Okay, so it's out here. You also have the letter B, the letter K, the letter C is out here, the P, and the T. I could get the letter J out of the high priestess, most of the time that letter is there on her or on the pillars there, and that's what came out. Good luck. Those of you who are able to help me, thank you very much. God bless. Shalom.